in real time about what he actually said. Because I, by nature, am a very confrontational person when I'm ready to be confrontational. So it's just how I am. It's not a boast. It's not a brag. It's not meant to put nobody down. I'm just giving you a description of me. I'm a very confrontational person. When I want to deal with somebody and they have a YouTube channel, I will I will ask you for the link so I can deal with you when I feel like something has been said that I need to address. If you know me personally and you say something that I disagree with, we're going to have a little bit of an argument. If I feel like it needs to be done. A lot of times I won't do that. A lot of times I will not do that. Okay? But then there are times that I will do it. And I can be worse than a female when I'm ready. I can be way worse than a female when I'm ready. When I'm ready to do the back and forth thing. You know what I mean? So I wanted to be confrontational with Jason. I wanted to confront him about what he said about me. I wanted to confront him about his decision making. I wanted to confront him about his life choices. I wanted to confront him about this attitude that he would rather be homeless than have a job. I wanted to confront Shanny on some of the decisions that she's made. I wanted to confront her about I wanted her to admit that I was right about the things that I was telling her when we were friends. I wanted to get her a pizza. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I would have bought them a pizza had I been out there. I mean, had I saw them, I would, had I actually had a conversation with them and actually saw them face to face. I do believe that them 2 tents that I saw out there, that they were living in them. I truly believe that. But had I had a face-to-face conversation, of course I would have bought them a pizza and I probably would have got them a soda. But I would have also lectured them. You have heard them talk about this over and over and over again on XX Archive. I am like that. Okay? I can only watch stupidity but so long before I say something about it. That is who I am as a person, and that is how I am. You can't make all these stupid decisions and then expect me to be quiet about it. It's not going to happen. I'll do it for a time, but after that, I got something to say about it. So yeah, I would have bought him a pizza, but here's the thing. I said something today when I was watching some of his stream. He said that G-Man's probably helped them. Hussy, you say that you're a Christian. This is what you have said over and over and over again. Matthew chapter 25. Do you know what that says? Jesus said that I was hungry and you gave me nothing to eat. I was naked and you gave me nothing to wear. I was thirsty and you gave me nothing to drink. Do you know what that means? Well, Shanny and Reverend Jesus. Keep reading the passage. It says, when did you see me not have these things? And he says, as you have done it unto one of the least of these people, you have also done it unto me. Right? So my attitude as a Christian is, okay, if I'm going to be out there and I'm going to lecture them, I can at least get them something to eat and something to drink, which I didn't do because I didn't see them face to face. I only saw the tents, and I truly believe that they're living in those tents. But Hussy made it sound like that it would be a terrible thing to try to feed one of them. Hussy, I don't know if you notice or not, but anything can happen in a 24-hour period. Your fat, lazy behind can end up outside too. Do you want people to and you are lazy because you don't work. You know, you're probably out there. Give me a second here. I'm almost positive before you go live at 6 o'clock in the morning, sir, or whenever you decide to go live, you got the old arcade and you're playing your video games instead of actually going out there looking for work. While our tax dollars keep you on your lazy behind so you can sit around here and gossip about everybody all the time. All right? And don't get mad that I'm talking to you like this. Don't get mad at me at all. There was another bald-headed, lazy person on here that lied and said he had a disability and said he couldn't work, that didn't wear T-shirts. And he got called out on this. All right? So there's nothing wrong with wanting to feed a hungry person. It's not like I'm doing this every day, but I didn't see them, so I didn't buy them anything. Well, G-Man probably helped them. So what's your end game for them? I want to see them turn their lives around and repent and get right with God. That's what I want to see. What's yours, Hussy? I've never heard you talk about your end game. Do you want Shanny in jail? Because I'm pretty sure you'll still watch her content if she's locked up in prison. If Shanny and Rev got the electric chair, you would still watch their content and cover them and say they deserve more. Meanwhile, when your judgment day comes and you got to stand before Almighty God, you're going to go, I didn't do anything to anybody. At some point, you got to be like, okay, we're done with this person. Let's move on. You're addicted. You want to make comments about me. You're addicted. You can't help but to talk about those two. But I'm getting on here and just clarifying some things. And my clarification is this. My clarification is I want them to repent. I want them to repent. I want them to turn and get right with Almighty God. That's what I want them to do. I want them to stop with this. They're Christians and getting on here, cussing up a storm and doing all the disgusting and horrible things that they're doing to everybody on here and whatnot, and to themselves. I want them to repent. What do you want, Hussy? What do you think would satisfy your sadism? Because you're a sadist, dude. You're a sadist. All you want people to do is suffer. There has to be a point where you're saying, this is where I want them to be, and this is what I want them to do. You can't sit there and tell people, oh, I want them to get their lives together. I want them to get a job. Don't you even dare say that garbage, Hussy, because that's not what you want. You don't want them to get their life together. You don't want them to get a job, because if you did, you wouldn't be criticizing me, even if I did give them $1 or something like that, which I didn't. There are too many hypocrites in this community regarding it. Listen, if you don't like them and you want them resting in pieces, say it. If you want them in jail, say it. If you don't want them to have their kids back, say it. But don't get on here trying to act like you're holier than thou of everybody on here, saying that she deserves worse. She deserves what? How do you define deserve worse? How do you define it? I don't believe people like Hussy deserves to be in adult conversations like this or adult situations like this. I just don't. I'm a man of my word. I said I was going to go out there, and I went out there. And I believe that I found them under the bridge. I wasn't wasting nobody's time on it like that. What it is, sir, is that you're jealous. I made original content, and all you did was watch a bunch of repeats on here. You watch a bunch of repeats. Hey, let's watch this video that Shanny and Rev did 80 years ago. No, I went out there and I made an original video, and I did it live. Meanwhile, you and David Anthony are beating up your screen, getting mad, shaking your computers, all because I'm making original content. I have real history with them. Who the heck are you? Where were you during the Great Debate days? Where were you when those two first got together? Where were you when I lived in the house the first time? Nobody even heard of you before, dude. Where were you? Who are you? And who are you or David Anthony to tell anybody around here who and how somebody can talk about somebody on here? That's what I want to know. I am no longer friends with Shanny. I am no longer friends with Jason. If I want to go looking for them, that's my personal business. As long as I don't violate their personal space, as long as I'm not harming them, as long as I'm not breaking any laws, there's nothing wrong with me going out there looking for them. They're on here telling everybody they're cold. They're living they're living outside, or they're living in shelters, or whatever the heck it is that they're doing. I wanted to establish where they were standing when they made their videos. A lot of people found that stuff entertaining when I did that. That's $65 I ever spent. Not really, but you know what I mean. What do you do, Hussy? You sat there, and all you did was absolutely nothing but talk and talk and talk. Did what David Anthony do? Stop talking about Shanny and Rev. Shanny and Rev, only I can do it. Like, honestly, come on. Little gatekeepers, you guys can go fly a kite somewhere. Because when it comes to this channel on GTV, I am going to talk about whoever I want. And if you don't like it, stop watching, Hussy and Mr. Anthony, or Wiser, or whatever you calling yourself these days. And I'm really surprised by David Wiser, because he should know better. He knows me a lot better than he likes to get on here and talk about. He knows full well he's going to have to do better than him getting mad at his computer about me going out there. I don't believe I did anything wrong. Then you got this this gossiping thingamajig on his YouTube channel, telling everybody that I'm secretly helping. It's a good thing that there's a lot of people, because I read the comments. It's a good thing a lot of people in here got a brain, you know what I mean, and can think for themselves and don't believe all the trash that this guy is saying. Because there's some people in the chat that was saying, "Oh, G-Man has every right to talk about him, to talk about like Shanny and Rev." I have a lot of history with this woman. This woman years ago made a video about my hands being cold living inside of that house. When I made videos telling people that I was burning toilet paper, and I was doing that to stay warm. If I'm not mistaken, I was doing that on my Mark by Guy YouTube channel when I was making those videos to stay warm, and I was doing that in the house at the time. And then her thing was a DIY hack, and that's when the Christian community was done with her. She killed every friendship she had back then in the Christian community, and she didn't care because she had $750,000. That was her deity. That was her God. Then the same people that she was defending over and over and over again were the same people that got on here and absolutely wrecked and destroyed her on here. I have an invested interest in them turning their lives around. But I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's going to happen, because they have convinced themselves that everything that they're doing and everything that they're saying is right. They're above correction. You know what I mean? So that's coming out of my mouth. This ain't coming out of some thingamajig's mouth, some weirdo's mouth on the other side of YouTube over there, talking about stuff he doesn't understand. The man doesn't even know the difference between homosexuality and heterosexuality. He doesn't know the difference between the two. He don't. He's not a very smart person. All right, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. King Cobra Go says she absolutely made fun of you when you were down on your luck. An eye for an eye, I guess. I believe well, it's that, and I also think that that the very God that she claims that she has a relationship with is the very God that is actually punishing her for the things that she does. Some people are like, oh, God doesn't do this. You better go read that Bible again, because yes, he does. A man, that's why I call this channel sowing and reaping. You're going to reap what you sow. Some people call it karma. I go by what the Bible says, where it says that sowing and reaping or whatever. So I don't wish their death. That is not my goal. My goal for Shanny and Rev is for them to turn their lives around. And you can't do that while they're all puffed up and proud and think that they're right about everything. They have to fail and 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 fail before they finally admit, you know, what we're doing probably isn't working. Everybody saw their breakup. Everybody saw how Shanny was behaving and how Jason was behaving, and the people that was directly influencing Jason and getting him to do the things that he was doing. When he finally woke up and realized what was actually happening, he decides to go back to Shanny. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and think he's going to get a different result. He was suffering then, and he's going to suffer now. And he's going to keep suffering because he keeps making stupid decisions over and over and over again. It's like sometimes I want to go over there, wherever he is, take my hand and just right in the back of the head and get him to understand that, look, you keep making these dumb decisions and you're going to end up in the same spot over and over and over again. Now, I understand that his uncle is apparently sick and that he might not actually make it or whatever, for what I understand. I don't know. Maybe that's why he's staying off of social media. I don't know, or whatever. But the condition of his uncle, by the way, Mr. Tommy, I hope for a speedy recovery for you if you do recover from any of this. I hope that that while they're off the internet, that Jason will actually take a good look at Shanny, look at himself, and realize that he has to get away from relationships, from social media, and he needs to get his life together. He is not built for this. He's too easily manipulated. He believes everything that people tell him. That's the problem. He believes everything that people tells him. Shanny believes everything people tell her. If she would just look at herself, like look in the mirror. Like, I'm not talking about the physical mirror. She already knows that she's overweight, right? And that she needs to go on a diet or whatever. But she needs to look in the mirror of who she really is. Arrogant, narcissistic, thinks she knows it all, manipulating, lying con artist. And she needs to look at herself and says, I'm not happy with that person. And I need to make changes to be a better person. But she's not willing to do that. She's set in her ways. She believes the way things are going is good because she's still getting dollars from social media and people are still watching them. I went to Shanny's channel, Shanny Lives, and I went to That Rev Dude's channel, and they're getting thousands of views. They're still going to get paid from if their channel is monetized. If it's monetized, they're still going to make their ad revenue. And she's going to keep doing it because she doesn't care. She doesn't care if it's positive. She doesn't care if it's negative. She's going to keep making her ad revenue. And she's going to keep doing it. And the cycle is going to go on and on until something catastrophic happens that's going to cause her to wake up and to change. I believe that it's probably more likely going to happen with Jason than it is with Shanny. Jason is probably the more honest one. Shanny is the brains behind a lot of the scams that they do. She just is. So, like I said, you're hearing this come directly out of my mouth. My end game is change. Hussey, David Weiser, and whoever else has got a problem with me wanting change, I don't know what to tell you, but I know this. I have a question for you. What is your end game? What do you hope to? Now, remember, while you're saying this, Shanny's children are going to listen to you say these things. It's one thing for you not to like those two. It's one thing for you to say that you care about those kids. But those kids, regardless of what anybody says, still love those two. You start getting on here saying, well, we want Shanny to die and we want her to be buried alive, and the kids see you saying this stuff, you do understand they're not going to be listening to you no more. They're more likely to listen to a person like me because I'm in agreement with those kids that I want to see them change. I want to see them change. My God, can you imagine Shanny getting on here saying, I have a 9-to-5 job? Can you imagine Shanny getting on here and apologizing to everybody, doing a channel tour, and a real one, not that fake mess that Jason did. I mean, like a real channel tour, apologizing to all the content people out there for the scams and everything that she did. And you start hearing in her voice when she talks about her topics, she's a lot more humble. That would be great. It'd be great to see Jason do that and stay that way. But if you're going to talk about me and what my motives are, the only question I got, and I believe is totally fair, and what exactly is your end game? Cut your computer on to tell your audience what is the end game. And I'm going to put the names out there. I want to know what Carrie's end game is. I want to know what Hussey's end game is. I want to know what whoever's covering them, BGTV, all of them. What is your end game for them? Or are you just on here to laugh at them? Are we now saying that it is moral to laugh at homeless people? Let's think about that one for a minute. Let's stop and think about it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Is it moral? Now he's defending Shanny and Jason because they're homeless. Before he was attacking them when they lived in the house and try to get them out of there. What the fuck? This guy's nuts.
They lost everything. They don't even got a roof over their head now. What is the end game? I do not want William or Zachary calling me. Why did you say you want my mother and my daddy to?
What end game? What's Sydney Winston's end game? That doesn't even make sense. Silly.
I'm sorry, not my daddy, because their daddy is Doug, and he doesn't have nothing to do with them. And Jason is not their daddy. What? Why do you want my mommy dead? I don't want them calling me and asking me nothing like that. You know what I mean? I got friends on here. And if we start the fighting and stuff and whatnot, at some point we're gonna want change for each other, whether it be for negative or the positive. It ain't gonna be death or nothing like that. I didn't like Dragnet. I thought Dragnet was a piece of garbage, but I wanted him to stop and I wanted change. Now, when I went through my mental anguish, that is not what I was saying. But after all of that, my goal was to get him to stop and change. To stop and change. My end game is to get those two to change. That is my goal. So, Hussy, if you got a problem with me giving away a piece of bread to somebody who ain't got no bread, sir, stop calling yourself a Christian. Because you never read Matthew 25. You never read a lot of stuff. Who's somebody on here who don't like me? Let's say, hypothetically speaking, because David Weiser says a lot of negative things about me. If I saw David Weiser sitting outside and begging for food, you know what I mean, and I got money, I'm gonna feed David Weiser, David Anthony, whatever he's calling himself. If I saw a Hussy, as much as I don't like the weirdo, you know what I mean, sitting on the corner and he was hungry, I would give him bread. I would give him.
Oh, for fuck's sake, G-Man. If I saw Hitler sitting on the corner starving, I would give him some bread. Is that your attitude? If I saw the Ayatollah Khomeini starving on the street, begging for food, I'd give him a slice of bread. Is that where he's coming from? This guy's as thick as he looks.
Water. Because to me, that's the right thing to do. I'm commanded to do such things.
Hey, Yolanda,
and I'm not going to live the opposite of what I believe.
Welcome.
You know what I mean? So there are too many people laughing at them and then saying, oh, the G-Man is probably helping them. They don't deserve no help. What do they deserve then? To permanently stay homeless? If William and Zachary was talking to you, would you tell them that their parents deserve to be permanently homeless?
I would. Absolutely, I would.
Hussy, you get a little bit carried away in your streams, dude. You get way too carried away on your stream.
Hussy, you have been warned by G-Man. Okay? Hussy, you get carried away, and G-Man wants you to stop because G-Man controls you and G-Man controls your YouTube channel. Okay?
You just say stuff and you don't think about it. I'm listening to this tonight and I think about it. I let it digest in my brain. That's why I don't make no videos right away. This past weekend, I blocked you from being able to talk about one of my videos. And I specifically heard you guys say, oh, yeah, he's going to make a video. He's going to make it. No, I did not. Not right away, I didn't. King Cobra's Ghost says, G-Man, what will you do when you see them? Sounds like you're getting prep. No. I talked about it in the beginning of this video. In the beginning of this video, I said, if I run into them, I'm going to be scolding them because Jason said some high and lofty things about me. He said that that there's a lot of things he wanted to say about me and other people on social media. And I know what some of the things that he wants to say about me, but he knows he can't do it because he'll be demonetized if he's monetized. I don't know. I decided to go up there to see him in person, which I didn't get to do, but I truly believe they was inside those tents. And I never physically confronted them. But if I did, this is what I would have said. What did you say? Say it to my face. This is what you need to do. Go look in the mirror. You need to do something with your life. Stop being lazy. Get a job so that you can get some money. Oh, and by the way, if you're hungry, I'll get you a pizza and maybe a soda. Those were my intentions with them. Shanny, I would have ripped Shanny a new butthole verbally. Because Shanny, for the longest, even longer than Jason, has been calling me an idiot. And until this very day, I don't know why I'm an idiot. So I've earned that right. I've earned the right to be able to confront them. I'm not just somebody on here who learned about them and I'm a fan and no, that's not me. I know these two personally. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. This really is a rebuke for Hussey and some of these other people that just mix it up as they go along and whatnot. And they're not being honest about my character and my motives for going after Shanny and Rev.
He still hasn't announced his end game, has he?
I don't know if it's going to be a year, 2 years, 3 years, but we're going to see Shanny get her revenge and take the house from him.
What house?
I can definitely see that happening. And let's say Shanny doesn't, that Rev doesn't get the house. If he gets a portion of the money when they sell it, she's going to get him that way. Because she has total control over that guy.
Yeah.
She's isolated him from having any friends. He can't think for himself. All that garbage that he says about Trump and all his other stuff and whatnot is not really of him. That's from Shanny, and he wants to please her. She has completely destroyed this man's masculinity. He has no self-worth or any value or anything like that.
I just would like to know why G-Man cares so much to make a big video about it. Why is he so, outspoken about it?
Friend, he wouldn't be talking like that. You would have never seen the drag videos. You would have never seen none of that stuff. You would have never saw none of that stuff. No, I'm not trying to get another house. It sounds like you're indoctrinated by Hussey. I'm not trying to get another house. Nothing like that. There are people out there that genuinely care about other people. That's all it is. Do I still think Shanny is a Minnesota Barracuda? Absolutely. Do I still think that Rev's the Pennsylvania bum? Absolutely. Absolutely. But it doesn't mean I'm going to get on here and spit on them now that they lost everything. I'm just not going to do that. It doesn't make any sense, and it goes against my real goals for them.
What happened? Talk. Dead air is not good. Hi, JJ.
King Cobra's Ghost says she definitely destroyed him as a man. Absolutely. And completely changed his political views, his religious views, and everything. She changed a lot of stuff about that guy. He's done. He's mentally destroyed because this man has never ventured out to being an adult on his own.
I think anybody who really believes in Jesus Christ as a God is mentally fucked up as well. So, you're living in a glass house, G-Man.
He believes that everything that Shanny is telling him is the gospel. That is true. And that's just baloney. So now you heard it come out of my mouth. Now you got a choice. You can listen to that lipstick wearing freak on the other side of YouTube, or listen to that old gray hair moron, David Anthony or Weiser or whatnot, and listen to them. Or you can listen to what just came out of my mouth. The decision's up to you. I can't force other people to see it from my perspective, but I'm just telling you what my motivation for going up there was.
To do what?
Because it was only a couple of days ago that I needed those two to be relevant, according to certain people in here. So that I was a nobody, according to these videos. So it's like, come on, stop it. Like, you guys are surprised that I go out there and I confront people. For 3 years, for 4 or 5 years, I was going out there confronting the Hebrew Israelites. A much more dangerous group of people out there. The black version of the KKK. Come on now. Y'all got to cut that out.
The black version of the KKK, if you were going up against them and they're the black version of the KKK, and you're black, and they're black, they don't have a problem with you. So what if you are a crazy Christian like they are crazy Christians in one way or another? So what? You're black, they're black, so it's got nothing to do with black, at least between the two of you.
Oh, and by the way, for those of you who don't know what YMCA stands for, it is the Young Men's, I believe, Christian Association, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I think the YMCA means the Young Men Christian Association, if I'm not mistaken.
So what?
And there's the YWMC, the YWCA. I think that's the Young Women Christian Association, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So Hussey's group of people have kind of like polluted it. I don't know.
I don't know if this is true or not, but I have probably through what I've heard through the internet on the internet, is that G-Man, his father was a Muslim, and his mother wasn't a Muslim, but his mother was alcoholic, and his father beat him. So, essentially, G-Man was, fell on his head at a very young age, and that's why he's doesn't have a very high IQ. Was G-Man's father involved with Farrakhan?
Nano K4C24 says, a masculine man has a strong mind. It doesn't get so easily bended for a woman with nothing to offer, especially one like Shanny. She has no catch. She was no catch. Exactly. At the time that Shanny and Rev met each other, the only thing that Shanny had was her food stamps. She had her kids and her food stamps. That was it. And whatever flirtation they were doing on the internet. You know what I mean? You'll know when you got somebody, because when you got somebody, they'll be contributing to the relationship. You know? Now you got to make your mind up, because you're probably the same person that's saying that, that agreeing with Hussey saying, yeah, you can't be gay and not gay at the same time. So sorry, that doesn't make any sense. That breaks a lot.
Aha. Well, if you can't be gay and not gay at the same time, you can't be God, you can't be the Father and the Son at the same time either. G-Man, can you explain that to us? So, all right, I want to repeat. You can't be, what did he say? Gay and not gay at the same time. The same way, you can't be a father and a son at the same time. Logic, G-Man. Let me know if you agree with me, folks.
Contradiction, a logical fallacy.
Exactly.
I wish I can believe that, but that's not what my Bible says. They can still be the prodigal son.
Oh my God, listen to him.
But anyway, some people are wondering why I even care about what Hussey is saying, because Hussey's going out there trying to smear my name in this community. And he has about 200 or 300 people watching him on a regular basis. And he's going out there just making up stuff about it.
You have, your history speaks for itself, G-Man. What do you need Hussey to smear your name for? You've done it yourself.
So he's going to do it. And this is what Hussey is saying right here. Now, I think what Hussey is trying to do is he's trying to mean this as a tease, I think. But again, if and I said this in my previous video, if Hussey's lifestyle is a tease, there's no need to respect it. Now, is it? Just saying, if it's a tease, there's no need for nobody to respect them. Then I can be transphobic, I can be homophobic, I can be all these things. Because after all, it's a tease. That's what happens when you use bad logic, Hussey. You see this here? You talk about me every single day, Hussey. Every single day. Think about that. All right. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say in this video. Shanny and Rev, if you have actually watched this video and gotten this far,
sorry for not muting.
That was what was going to happen if I saw you. You was going to get rebuked. You was going to be corrected. You was going to be scolded. But I would have bought you a pizza at the same time, though. And you was going to listen to every.
Excuse me, Jimmy, but what authority do you have to rebuke and do what you want to and say to Shanny and Rev what this kind of nonsense? What authority do you have? Zero. You're just an arrogant bastard. That's all you are.
Word I had to say. Because I'm not going to lie. I enjoy covering the places where you were making your videos.
Man, God's nuts.
No, it's not very Christian to do that. You're right about that.
So you're not a Christian then? It's not very Christian to do that. So you're not a Christian. See, whatever his points of view sort of blow in the wind and go one way and the other way. What he did was not very Christian. Are you a Christian? Yes. Did you do something that was not Christian? Yes. Does that make you a Christian? No. Surely. Come on, G-Man, say something. Have I?
A lot of people are doing that. You're just more homophobic than most people. Well, which one is it? Am I gay or am I homophobic? You can't be both. It breaks the law of non-contradiction.
Bullshit. Go ask any pastor that's been arrested for being homosexual or pedophile or transsexual or extrasexual, whatever, who are preaching that homosexuality is bad, and after the sermon they go straight to the boyfriend or the boyfriends.
Can't be gay and not gay at the same time. And how do you
can't be the father and the son at the same time? Same logic.
Be gay and be allergic to being gay, or be homophobic with it? Like, do you guys think before you guys start name calling? That doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm just saying, it's kind of like nowadays when they call men the B word. You know what I mean? That doesn't offend me at all. You want to know why? Because I'm not a female dog. I'm not a female, exactly. And I'm not a dog. So
exactly, JJ.
That don't bother me. I can see why I would offend a woman, but offend me? Nah.
If you weren't offended, you wouldn't go on the internet.
Didn't God say help those? Show me the Bible verse where it
and reply.
Says that. That's a saying that man made up. That's not in the Bible.
The Bible was made up by
God helps people who can't help themselves all the time. What God will let you do is actually suffer for your decisions. That's in the Bible. He'll make you reap what you sow.
Oh yeah, they're very convincing.
Somebody says it's called being closeted.
Oh.
Like I said, I'm not 100% sure how you can be gay and not gay at the same time. It doesn't make any logical sense. That's why my brain, I see this, I'm like, wait a minute. 1 minute they're saying I'm gay, and they're saying I'm homophobic. Then they're saying I'm gay, and then they're saying that the way I'm talking about beating them with a baseball bat. Like, I wish you guys would get y'all lies straight. Because it's like all over the place, you know? Here we go. King Cobra's Ghost says, hear me out. Sometimes when people hate something, it's either because they don't understand it, or they hate it, or they hate that it's within themselves, that don't want to confront so that they get angry. That's a black and white fallacy there, my friend, because you're assuming that there's only one or the other. And that's not true. No. I dislike homosexuality because homosexuality is not natural. It is unscientific. That is why I dislike it. And it actually causes harm to our society.
Unscientific.
You don't want me to start talking about this. You can't defend it because it's a tease. Why would you defend something that's a tease?
Homosexuality is unscientific. Okay, folks. G-Man just said homosexuality is unscientific. Now, Christianity, on the other hand, is way more unscientific than homosexuality. Chew on that one, G-Man.
Honestly. Yeah, I mean, you don't hear people going out there saying, you're so heterosexual. No, I think it's meant as a tease. And like I said, if it's meant as a tease, then people who are LGBTQ, WXYZ do not deserve any respect whatsoever because they're a tease. They're to be made fun of. I agree with you, by the way, if you believe
be made fun of. Because the Christian says that homosexuals and transsexuals are to be made fun of. Christian G-Man says that.
I really believe that in LGBTQ thing, though, they call each other homophobic and transphobic while being gay or trans all the time when they disagree with one another. Yeah, I wouldn't know nothing about that. I'm not in that community. And the only reason I'm not saying certain things on here, because I wouldn't even, let me tell you guys something about me. I wouldn't even call them homosexual. Let me tell you what I would say. I'll put it to you this way. I think Miss Parker calls it the F God.
What's that mean?
That's what I would be calling them. I would not be anywhere near as nice as I'm being right now because I'm on YouTube. But the second I get on another platform that's more tolerable, oh, you'll really know what I think. Oh, trust me, you'll really know what I think. I'm just being
tolerant, G-Man, not tolerable, tolerant.
And nice right now because I'm on YouTube. You know, if you ever meet me in person, I'm going to let you know exactly what I think. But at the same time, whoever I'm talking to is going to know that they're human beings. I disagree with their lifestyle, and we'll keep it at that. That's what will happen with that. Here's another thing right here. This is hilarious because you're jealous of people who can be themselves when you. That's hilarious. I'm probably, and out of everybody in this community here, I'm probably the most authentic person in this community. As a matter of fact, I'm almost positive I'm 100% the most authentic person in this community. That if I met half the people out there calling me that stuff, they would be found to be fake. Doesn't
all think much of himself, does he?
And frauds. Oh, no. What you see is what you get. They say I'm not originally being myself. Yeah, okay. You're entitled to your opinion, by the way. I'm about to turn into sowing and reaping, G-Man. Let me show you what I mean by this. I think it's just a result of childhood trauma or a lack of steady parenting. It's very rare homosexual people come from stable backgrounds. Yeah, that's why I think a lot of you need to counsel some of those crazy people. You know what I mean? A lot of them have also been molested by their parents too and other people in their family, and that's why they need a lot of counseling and love. And they need somebody who's going to listen to them. You know what I mean? A lot of them appreciate people who don't judge them and talk to them first and try to get down to the nitty-gritty and the crux of things and whatnot. But when people use it as a tease, usually those people are the most disingenuous people out there. See, here's the thing. How can I be gay, homophobic, and hateful at the same time? I'm sorry, I can't accept that. I can't. Because that doesn't make any logical or rational sense. Y'all getting emotional on my chat. Let me see something here. A certain percentage of the population is sterile. A certain percentage of the population is homosexual. There's nothing unscientific about, oh, you want to make a bet? You want to know why it's unscientific? Because if everybody became lesbian, if all women became lesbian and never had any relations.
So this is the problem with people like G-Man. If you read there, it says a certain percentage of the population is sterile, a certain percentage of the population is homosexual. There's nothing unscientific about that. It's just statistics, okay, which it is. But G-Man comes back and says, yeah, but if all the women were lesbians and if all the men were gay, there'd be no one to procreate. What a stupid. This is dumb and dumber in one person. So it's possible, you can have so hey, logically, it's possible. So you can be gay and non-gay. You can be gay and not gay at the same time. You can be father and son at the same time. And what else was there?
With men, we could naturally, we could never, the human race would be dead in 100 years.
And everybody can become gay at the same time and kill the human race in 100 years. What the hell? This guy's so dumb. Look at his face. He's looking at the camera and he's lying straight at it. It's what you called, if you look at him, that's called a bald-faced lie. That's the face of a man who's just told a lie and wants you to believe it so bad.
If men just did things with men and women did things with women and they never came together, there would be no human race in 100 years. I'm just keeping it real.
What is
it's unscientific?
Okay, here's a non-scientific statement. If men just went with men and women just went with women, there'd be no future generations once the current ones die out. Now, I just made that statement as if I'm a great scientist and I've just figured it out. But you know what? Not a great scientist. Anybody could say that. I mean, this guy is so arrogant. He thinks he's intelligent. It's pretty hilarious, actually.
I knew they was the ones that
That's
was
how we
watching.
are.
I knew it. I should go right to my media thing and hit this button right here. Let me show you something here. Let's just show you what I think about that statement here. Where is it? Hold on.
Oh, he's gonna kick the guy.
Where is that little video at?
Oh, video.
I think I deleted it.
Well, he just says he knows how to deal with a guy.
Yeah, this is the wrong channel and whatnot for it, but
I know how to deal with you, guy. He says, "Oh, that's all we need to know about your God." And he's God's a cunt. But watch this video. I think I deleted it.
I mean, I still got this here. Where is it? Where's my video? Is it this?
Exactly, Marcus.
I think I deleted all them videos. You're lucky. I was about to play Richard Dawkins going, mock them, ridicule them in public. I know you're not talking about my God and bringing up that atheism. I know you're not bringing up that garbage. I will take you to a YouTube channel right now where you atheists are advocating for the P word to be legal. Oh, a lot of you probably don't know what I'm talking about. Many of these people think that soft P word is perfectly okay. Mr. Richard Dawkins actually said it. You do not want to have a conversation with that about me. About my God?
What is he talking about? P word?
I'm not the one going out there saying it's okay to do things with little kids. All right?
Oh, and atheists are? You see how stupid you are, G-Man? Nobody thinks that you're smart. Well, nobody who is smart thinks that you're smart.
You might want to change the topic, okay? You got the right one here. Trust me on that one. So that's what I got to say about you people with no morality. I'll put it to you that way. You're not even worth me actually mentioning the word.
Oops.
No, I haven't. Somebody says, one question, hon.
Where is it?
Have you heard from those two losers at all? No, I haven't. You're anti-theist. Okay. So that means that you're just against God. You hate God or whatever. Okay, I got you. That's understood.
See, every time an atheist says God doesn't exist or your God's fake, this, that, and the other, he comes back with, oh, you hate God. Oh, you hate God. Well, that makes sense. See, these idiots, these lunatics, these extremists, which I mean Christians are all extremists because they want you to believe in their delusion. They believe in their delusion so much that they want you, and what they'll do to get you to believe in that delusion is they'll try and say to you things like, love, I love you, God loves you, we love you, the community loves you, join us, da, 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 da. And it's all fake because, as we know, when Christians get together, they argue, they fight, they scream, they shout, they drink, they pass out. Rinse and repeat.
I disagree with that position, but I understand. Oh, I'm self-righteous. No. It's impossible to be a Christian and be self-righteous at the same time. No, I'm not self-righteous. That I'm not.
Funny.
But anyway, I think that's it for the chat.
Really?
Oh, wait a minute. This is what Hussey said. This is funny. Artificial insemination. Okay, so in order for that to happen, unscientific things have to actually be done. Non-naturalistic, not unscientific things. It is.
Yeah, you got to jack off and put into a petri dish, and the woman's egg has to be extracted and thrown into the petri dish, and then whatever science takes place.
The natural. You have to have surgery. You got to impregnate you. You got to put sperm in the ovary and then put it back in the woman. Why do all of that when you can just have sex? Well, that's right, because you can't procreate.
Exactly, G-Man, which shoots your whole theory that everybody can turn gay and everybody can turn lesbian and kill the human race in 100 years. You're nuts. You're stupid. You're hypocritical.
When you got a man and a man, you can't procreate when you got a woman and a woman. Sounds like sounds like a form of birth control or population control to me. That's what you are, Hussey. You're a form of population control. And I assure you, and I'm going to say this publicly, I love women of all shapes and sizes. I like the big ones. I like the skinny ones. I like the medium ones. I like the short ones. I like the tall ones. As long as they're female. And I actually prefer women that's a little older than me sometimes. So I like younger women. I like older women. I like.
Yeah, he says atheists have no morals, but he's got absolutely no evidence whatsoever to show us atheists that we have no morality. In other words, there's nothing in our wake to show that we have no morality that he can point to. He's just hot air.
Old women. I like young. Well, not underage, but I like young women. I like all kinds of women. I don't like.
He's not He's not monogamous. He likes all kinds of women. He's a slut. Did you know that G-Man not only is a Catholic, but G-Man is a slut? He just said so.
Getting with the same sex. That is not me. I don't rock like that. I don't ride on the stick shift if you smell what the rock is cooking.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Trevor 2000 says, the uncle is sick. If the cousin is in charge now, I will be surprised if he lets Jason back in. You know more than I do with that. Would love to have a conversation with you about that one day if you're against all religions, because I don't think you are. I think you probably got more in common with some of them than you think, if you are aware of what other religions think. I'm opinionated, not hateful like this dude. See, this is the thing. I'm gay. I'm what did they say? They said I'm gay. I'm transphobic. I'm hateful. I'm homophobic. Like, I wish you guys would just make up your minds.
You see, this gives it away right there. The way he has this laugh. Firstly, he goes, I'm gay. What else did he say? I'm gay. I'm trans. I'm this. I'm that. We should make up your mind. We don't care, G-Man. You are what you are. Okay? You don't have to come online and try to pretend that you are something that you're not, which is what you're doing right now. And we see right through it. Right, guys? Viewers? We all see right through it. This guy's he's a flamer. I think G-Man's bottom.
Just make up your minds. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. 30%, a good 30% of my viewers stopped watching over me talking about this topic, and I find it to be very uninteresting too, to be honest. And I find it to be quite boring. See, all I'm saying is that this is my real reason for doing what I'm doing. If you want to continue with your lies, nobody's going to believe you, because I got on here and I said what my position is and where I stand. All right. And if anybody wants to know what I think about the whole trans thing and whatnot, right? And you're not like, really, just go to the Drunken Peasants and ask them to play that video when me, Billy the Fridge, and when the host of that show was on there, and you'll find out exactly what I think. Even though I was trolling them, maybe it will help you understand that that will never be me. You know, unless I'm thrown into prison and I'm forced to be that way. You know what I mean? But that's probably never going to happen.
Oh, secret fantasy. G-Man's. Did you hear that? G-Man says if he goes to prison, he will take it. He will drop the soap and he will take it, but only in prison. I think G-Man's fixing to commit a bit of a crime so he can spend a little bit of time behind them little bars when no one is watching.
So, all right, you guys have a good night. All right, no problem. So, hope you guys enjoyed another episode of GTV1.
He's hilarious. Hey, man. Oh, what do you say? Hey, man. If you want more people to view, don't have any members-only videos. You only have 12 viewers per live average. As a fan. Oh, that's okay. Well, I'll tell you what there, Snoopy's papa. Come on in. Press the link at the top of the chat. I swear it doesn't cost anything. Come on in and tell me why you think that I should have no members-only videos, and I'll tell you why I do. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Okay, while I'm waiting for you, I want to catch up on the latest what we got from oh shit, I didn't want to open that. What we got from if there's anything new from our friend, guess who? I've got to remove that. And I've got to do that, and that. All right, here it is. Except, oh, there it is. Hey, Snoopy, one moment. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. I'll be with you in a second. I just want to do these to see if Von Helton has made any new live streams or videos, I should say. No, these are photos. Oh, no, that's a video. Why isn't it playing? Why isn't it playing? Well, I don't know either. Doesn't matter. All right, come on in. Come on up.
Do I have to? All right. Did I mute myself?
I don't know. Yeah, yeah. At least I could. Oh yeah, I think you're good.
Okay, so what I was gonna say earlier is I tried this before. There's gonna be a huge echo. I did it with.
Is there an echo? Okay, hold on. I'll fix it. I'll put
This whole thing is an echo.
Yeah. Tell me if this works.
I think it's on my side.
Hold on a second. Okay. How's that? Is there any echo? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Is there echo? Is there echo? Hello. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. You know what they do. How's that?
Hold on, let me try.
Oh, let me try that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry.
All right.
No echo. Now there's no echo. Was there an echo before that nobody told me about?
I had to turn off YouTube. But there's still an echo. Listen.
Yeah, you'll have to turn off the audio from YouTube so that there's only one audio source, because you're getting that's what's happening. How come I've got a green aura? Must be a good thing, eh? It's probably from the green screen behind me. Well, what happened? Don't tell me that little problem is going to end the whole conversation. No. You know. There you go. How's that?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly. Why is that?
You can? There's no echo?
No, I never heard an echo.
Oh, wow. It's great. All right, Sydney, cool. Sydney Winston, first of all, I'm a fan.
Thank
I
you.
watch all your videos, especially your last couple Von Helton live on TikTok, where he's getting fucking bombarded by Nigerians and
Yeah.
the Liberians and all the Iryans, you know?
Yeah, he's not going to last very long on TikTok, I don't think.
And well, where else is he gonna go? Twitch?
Well, I
Did
don't
he
know.
already get banned from there?
I don't know, but why did he leave YouTube? He can just. I mean, he's got another channel on YouTube.
He left YouTube because of secular opinion, and really, to be honest, I'm a follower of secular. Do you follow secular? Like, do you watch his Weirdo Wonderland?
No, because he
You don't watch his weird.
Well, I don't, because he focuses on people that I don't know, like emo and just I don't. The only people I know are the G-Man and the Shanny and that crew. I don't know
So
all these other people that he's.
Shanny, first of all, emo is hilarious, and then like you gotta go.
Yeah, but I don't like that. I
What
don't
do you-
like him. I don't
All right,
find him
you look
hilarious
like-
at all. I find him annoying.
Who, emo?
Yeah,
You find him annoying even when he rages?
especially when he rages.
Dude, he sounds. Have you ever? All right, so you're not American. You're like my dad. My dad is from Belfast,
Okay.
and so he's not really into like a lot of the American comedy. But dude, he sounds like a fucking rabbit cartoon from the 80s or like the early 90s. Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I can't do it because my roommate's here. I would do it. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'll
He
kill you.
screams. He yells. I mean, I've watched and seen.
But he does. He
bits
sounds
and
like
pieces.
fucking Roger Rabbit, dude.
I've seen bits and pieces of his craziness over the years, and it just, I don't know.
Maybe because It's because he goes
I'd
around
rather-
saying he's retarded, and he blames
that's
God
right.
for making him
Yeah.
retarded.
Yeah, but that's not what I like. I like to point out the hypocrisies of Christianities and the logical fallacies that Christianity attests. And
I've seen some of your religious videos. I've seen you did like an hour-long video on like Christianity and like I can't remember what it was. I was at work one day and you had a live stream and I listened in for a couple minutes and I left because I think Raider went live. But you were doing something about Christianity or something.
The one recently?
It was maybe a couple months ago.
Oh, I don't remember because
It might have been recently. What was it?
It was I am educating G-Man about early Christianity.
Yeah, it was about that.
Okay.
Well,
so
I didn't know you were educating G-Man.
That's the whole idea, because G-Man, his statement of faith is the Nicene Creed from 325 CE. And I am educating G-Man on the Christians and Christianity before the Nicene Creed, before there was a orthodoxy.
All right, and so
before they
you're like,
consolidated the scam. Thank you, Piglin.
Wait, what did you say? It's all a scam?
Yeah.
I believe so. I was raised Catholic. Like I went through communion and confirmation and all that.
Okay.
And I refused to do it, to be honest. I did it for my mother, and she insisted I do it for my father, who was Irish Catholic. So I was kind of forced into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so were you raised Catholic?
No.
Probably not. What were you raised? Protestant?
I was raised atheist / Jewish.
What do you have, like? Okay, explain that, please, if you don't mind.
Yeah, my whole family line is Ashkenazi, like European Jew.
Okay, like where does it originate? Like your family line, like
Europe.
Well, yeah, but what part of Europe?
Let's say my family line originates in Judea. Okay.
So what are you, like Arab?
No, no, I'm a Jew.
But yeah, but Judea wasn't. I mean, what does that mean?
Judea is the land of the Jews.
Yes, but modern time, in your age, you would have been what? How old are you? Like in your 50s, 60s?
Yeah.
So you would have been just growing up in Israel in the beginning of Israel. So your family would have had to come from if you say your family is Judaic.
No, listen to me. Hold on a second. If you let me just fill you in a little bit. In the first century, when the Romans sacked Jerusalem and took over the whole region and kicked the Jews out, the Jews they scattered throughout the Roman Empire.
Yes, they did.
And formed a Jewish diaspora
all over Europe, and then eventually they moved to America and Africa.
I'm talking about the time of the Roman Empire.
All right, before all that.
Before what? Before all that,
before they were in Judea. The Jews scattered all around the world.
They were in Judea first, and then they scattered.
Yeah, that was Israel, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Palestine. That was all Jews.
Okay. Maybe.
Well, that's what you were saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
So keep going. I'm not questioning anything. I'm
listening. Okay, so
you're talking about your family line, where they came from.
So they came from Judea to Europe, and
your family line specifically, not all the Jews, not every Jew in the world. I'm talking about your family line specifically. Oh, I'm sounding like Shanny. I'm losing my breath.
my family line aligns with the family lines of every other Jew because it's the same history.
So you don't have a specific country where your parents were born in?
It's got nothing to do with.
I'm
me
asking
being-
where you're from, Sydney.
Well, you're asking me if I'm a Jew, and
No.
I don't know if you're
I
not-
didn't ask you if you were a Jew. You already established you were a Jew.
Okay, so what?
I
what
asked you where
difference
you
does
came from,
What do you mean?
and
where I
you
came?
said, "Well, it's
I came
complicated."
from
Judea.
a female,
You said you came from
um,
Judea.
No, I came from a female.
So that means you were
vagina.
born in Israel?
I came from a vagina. Where was the vagina, you want to ask?
Yeah. Come on, man. Why are you going to troll me? Don't do that. I'm asking you a simple question. Don't be like Vaughn.
I could never be
just
like
asked what
Vaughn. I could
this
never
is
be
exactly
like
what
Vaughn.
Vaughn would do.
He's
See,
got
when-
way more subscribers than me.
Yo, when you ask Vaughn how he's Native American, right? He says he's I'm 80% Cherokee Indian. I got a
He's a
big
Cherokee.
fucking nose. But he didn't always have a big fucking nose. I'm just asking where your parents came from. You say Judea, and I said, okay, so they must be Arabic. You said Judea before.
Why must they be Arabic?
Because you said
Wait, let me finish,
Judea before.
Let me say.
Before.
Let me say. Hold on a second. Let me say something.
You asked me a question and you won't let me answer.
Yeah, but
Are you
trying to ask me a question?
Let me finish.
All right, go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, let me go ahead.
Okay, so I asked you. Go ahead.
You're trolling me, dude. Stop it.
I'm not trolling you. I'm not.
Yeah,
you can go. You can go.
Stop it.
I'm not. You can go. I'm really not trolling you. It was just a question I asked like 10 minutes ago. I asked, where are you from? And you said Judea.
No,
right?
I'm now answering. Yeah, but then you said, if you're from
where
Judea,
are your parents from?
Therefore, you must be Arabic, is what you said. So now I'm going to explain to you why.
No, because I asked, you were born in the 50s or 60s, right?
You asked me what.
And so that means your parents had to come from Arab. Because.
Okay, that's where I want to talk. Okay, when you finished, I'll reply. Go ahead. Finish up.
Okay, so what I said was, I asked where you were born. You said, I'm sorry, what?
Land your plane.
Okay, it's my plane.
Yeah, make your point.
All right, so what I asked was, where were you born? You said Judea, right? And I said, when were you born? And you wouldn't tell me, so I said, what, you got to be in your 60s, right? You said, yeah. And I said, okay. So at that point, your parents had to be, you said your parents were born in Judea, right? Which at that point was Arabic because Jerusalem, Israel, wasn't Jewish until after 1940. So that means your parents had to be there before that. So they were Arabic, meaning you were Arabic.
You're trolling, dude. Stop it.
I'm not trolling.
Yeah, you are.
Go back.
You're talking.
Go back.
Okay. Well, can I reply and respond to you?
Of course, I'm going to listen.
Will you listen and not interrupt me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so Judea was where the Jews were from originally. During the Roman Empire, they were scattered throughout the Roman Empire and there was a Jewish diaspora all over the place. Jews were.
We spoke about that, yes.
Okay, hold on a sec. You said you wouldn't interrupt me.
Just replying.
You said you wouldn't.
You sound like Von
No, if you're gonna troll, then I
I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling.
I don't mind. I don't mind the trolling.
I'm not trolling.
One little bit. One little bit.
I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling. You just do. Keep going.
No, I'm not going to talk over you.
I'm listening.
I know you're listening. But when you interrupt me, I'm not listening. And if you interrupt me,
all right,
then
I won't reply. I won't reply. That was a reply. I don't
want you to reply. I want you to mute your mic until I'm finished. Thank you. Okay. So the Jews originated in Judea. During the Roman Empire, they were dispersed because they were kicked out by the Romans, and they formed the Jewish diaspora throughout the Roman Empire. So the Jews from Judea are Jews. You said you come from Judea, therefore you must be an Arab. Well, that's not true, because the Arabs didn't arrive in Judea until the year like 700, and when the Arabs conquered all of Arabia and North Africa and Spain. Okay, that was in the year 700 and something, or 600 and something, long after the Jews were dispersed into the diaspora by the Romans. So when the Muslims came in and took over, it was an occupying force. So the Muslims have always been an occupying force, and they've never let the Jews back until 1880, I think, was the first Jewish migration. And then Herzl, with the Zionist movement, back in 1890 something or other, he started the movement, and eventually the state of Israel was born in 1947. 1947.
After World War II.
Yeah, it was after World War II, and the United Nations was formed after World War II, and the United Nations.
But we're not talking about the United Nations. We're talking about where you come from.
Well, hold on a second. You said to me that
was
if I come
this
from
whole
Judea,
this whole conversation started because
if
I asked you where you come from, and you said Judea, and I said, okay, so where were you born?
There's one thing that I did not say. In fact, there's two things I didn't say. I never said I was born in Judea, and I never said my parents were born in Judea. You said that I said that I was born in Judea, and that my parents were born in Judea. So I never said that. So you need to rethink what I said, or listen to what I said.
I would never have. Listen. I don't ever bring up Judea in any other talk.
You said I was born. You said I said I was born.
No, you said you were. Rewind your own video, bro.
Stop trolling me, Dan.
I'm not trolling you, man. This whole thing is about. I was asking where your parents were from, and you said they were from modern day Israel, right? Which at the time,
I never said that.
Which would have made them Arabic.
I said they were from Europe, didn't I?
No, you said they were in Jerusalem.
And we can certainly rewind this, but you asked me where I'm from, and I said I was an Ashkenazi, and we came from Europe. Okay, because in the modern era, in the modern day, in the modern history, we are from Europe. In the olden history, in the Roman times, we were from Judea, but we got kicked out. So, I mean, how much more detail do you need?
I still don't know where your parents are from. Like, that's the whole thing the question was about.
It doesn't matter where they're from.
You said
it doesn't matter where they're from. I told you that they were Jewish. Everything in my whole bloodline, my DNA, it's Jewish. So it doesn't matter where they're from. But they
weren't. You said they weren't European Jews. They were.
I never said that. Sorry. What are you on drugs or
you said they weren't drugs or you
drunk? Which one are you on? Which one are you? Oh shit!
I'm nothing, Sydney. I'm a fan. I was just asking questions.
I know, but don't twist what I say. Don't take.
I don't mean to twist what you say.
I don't. Where you mean it or not is not the point. The point is that you do it, and I don't think that's. I think that's deceptive when you do that. It's dishonest.
I don't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So where exactly, like, what country are your parents from?
Different countries.
Yeah, but which ones?
One is in Africa and one is in Europe.
So which country in Africa?
South Africa.
Okay, that kind of makes sense with the accent.
Mm-hmm.
And then which one in Europe?
Lithuania.
I
Two
have an
in
uncle
Europe,
from
actually. Two in
Lithuania. That's
Europe.
funny.
No, Europe is split. Lithuania and Germany, the two.
Lithuania and Germany. I have an uncle who was like kind of married into my family who was from Lithuania, but he used to hang out with his grandparents or his parents all the time, who were kind of like my grandparents. And I used to kind of know Lithuanian. Do you speak Lithuanian?
No,
It's almost like Polish.
I've never been to Lithuania. In fact, my grandparents didn't even speak Lithuanian. They spoke Yiddish. But
Okay.
so there you go. So there you go.
What country are you in?
very few people can say that they have grandparents who spoke only Yiddish. Oh, right now
you're in Canada. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought you were in Europe. Yo, so you should hook up with Secular, man. No, I wouldn't want to be in Europe either. I just thought you were in Europe.
Secular? What Secular?
Yeah.
I don't think Secular needs me.
No, he doesn't need you, but I think you guys would get along.
No. He's like Canadian.
He's like a what?
He's Canadian.
Yeah, he is Canadian, but you live in Canada.
Yeah, but we hate each other.
You guys hate each other, really?
No. Canadians hate each other.
Oh, but you're not Canadian, so it's okay.
I am now.
Oh, you're a Canadian citizen?
And I have the passport to prove it.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
So listen, I keep telling my girlfriend, hey, I got vacation time. We're only 2 hours up the road from Pennsylvania. We should go see Reverend Shanny now that they're under a bridge.
You can easily find them as long as your nose works. I got a question for you.
As long as my nose works.
Yeah. So what was your issue with me having memberships? I wanted to get that from you.
You just don't have enough viewers. I feel like I watch all your videos, and then there's some of them I want to watch, but it's like I'd understand if you had like 1 million viewers or like 300,000 viewers or something, like 500,000 viewers or something like that. But it's like some of the videos I want to watch of yours, it's just I can't because
you don't have
I'm a normal guy. Look at me, I live in an attic.
You don't have $2?
Not really, dude. I live in Connecticut, one of the most expensive states in the United States.
How much did that packet of cigarettes cost you?
$15.
You don't have $2 to watch all the membership videos on my channel that you want,
dude.
So
you're not HBO.
I don't care. Listen, okay, I'll tell you why there's a lot of videos that are members.
I'm going to tell you what. You don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to watch them.
Let me tell you why a lot of videos are member only. Because YouTube are assholes. YouTube, they decide whether a video is family friendly or is not family friendly. And
secular opinion doesn't have a single members only video.
And any video,
secular opinion has millions of views.
And any video that is not family friendly is put behind a paywall. And the pay is $2 per month. If you can't afford it, I'm so sorry. But you can afford your pack of $15. You can afford your pack of $15 cigarettes. So I don't think I'm.
Yeah, because I use this all day. I'm not going to watch a 3-minute video that I got to pay $4 for. Or $2 for
$1.99 Canadian. It's like pennies. It's like a dollar or $1.30.
Yeah, in America, it's $2.99.
No, $1.99 Canadian.
And you know how much gas is today?
$1.99 Canadian.
You're really gonna do the math? I'm not buying your video, bro.
It's $1.40. I don't care. It's not about buying the video. It's being a member of the channel.
Put it for free, and I'll watch it.
Channel. It's being a member,
and
of the
I'll put it out there. I'll promote it on my Facebook. Other people will watch it.
It's being a member of my channel and supporting the channel and supporting my work. That's what it is. It's not about paying $4 to watch one video. That's the way
I subscribe to you.
That's the way you look at it. I'm sorry for you. I think that you need to do some. Maybe you should either quit smoking, not smoke so much. $2.
I agree with that. Maybe I shouldn't smoke so much.
There you go. If you
I agree.
Stop smoking, you'll save $15 a pack of cigarettes, and it'll only cost you $2.
You got 6 people watching this video right now. I just checked. You got 6 people watching, and I'm one of them.
Okay, so what's your point?
Why are you getting members? Don't do that. How many members do you have? Tell me.
I have no idea. I don't look.
You probably don't have a single one.
Maybe not. So what?
Put it out for free, and then as your viewers grow, then you do members. Do something special. Give Von $40.
I don't want to do that. I just want.
You give Von $40. You do an interview with him.
I don't want to do that. I want everybody, if they to pay just $2 a month Canadian if they want to watch my members only. Thank you, Marcus.
You got something? What you got?
Okay, it's $2 a month.
Oh, somebody became a member. All right, good for you, Marcus.
There you go. Thank you.
I hope you enjoy his members only 2-minute content.
I got a lot of stuff that's way longer than 2 minutes on my
3 minutes and 30 seconds. No, I'm just kidding. He's got a lot of good content. That's why I'm telling him, put it free. I don't want to pay for it. Good shit.
I don't want to pay for gas.
He's a good content creator. He's not a bad guy. I watch his videos all the time. Like when you do Vaughn Live on TikTok, like when all those Nigerians were coming in and trolling the shit out of him. That thanks to you, we got that.
Where did Secular get his from?
I don't know. I think he was recording it on his own. Because I looked, I thought it might have been yours, and I looked, and it wasn't yours.
No, I know it's not. I went to look because I do get his notifications, and if he's got something that I want to watch, I'll watch it. But mostly,
you should team up with him. You should be like, "Hey, I got this content, right? You air it, and you use me, like you link my subscription."
No, I don't do that. I don't.
You should because you got more time than he does.
Doesn't matter. He hasn't approached me, and I don't see any need.
And you should approach him. Right. You're the lower.
I am, but I don't. Like I said, I don't have any need to. This is just a hobby for me. I'm not doing it to make money or.
I know, but you should grow your hobby. Eventually, you can then you become.
It's growing.
You can buy a Corvette just like Secular did.
Oh, I'll get a red one.
Just like you made all that money on Vaughn, you can buy a Corvette and make it off of Secular. Be like, hey, Secular, I'll record all this, and you put it in your live stream, and you just put my link in the bio. And he'll edit it, and he'll be like, hey, because he always shouts you, like he always shouts out Fat Photog, and he always shouts out Nats in the Pizza. You'll get more views, man, and you'll get members.
Fat Photog and Nats in the Pizza, they do some real work. They're editing music.
Oh, they're great, man. I love them. And then what do you watch for Shanny and Rev?
Shanny and Rev.
Like what channels? Do you watch there's one that's like all right, so you got JC from Red Hook, which is Revs, and then you got Graveyard Flowers.
I don't know about Graveyard Flowers. Is that a gaming channel?
No, Graveyard Flowers. They literally just
they just play video games, right?
They record their live streams.
But when was the last time they did that?
4 days ago. when they went live 4 days ago.
I didn't even know about that. Hold on.
And then they got another one. Who's the other one? It's there's another one, Evan Irrelevancy, but they don't post very often. They used to post all the time. Yeah, look up Graveyard Flowers.
I'm looking.
It's 2 words.
Does there
I've seen you type. You type pretty fast.
Yeah. Let's see. You know,
Here, I'll show you.
Jesse's live. What it's called? Gray flower.
You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
I'm live.
I'm
That,
like Von Helden. Like I'm like Von Helden. I don't have a computer right now. I'm living in a room.
That's not Shanny and Rev. It's
Yeah,
an
it
archive
is.
channel. No, it's not. It's an archive channel.
Yeah, it's archived, but they put up every video they make like within an hour later. They even posted in days.
4 days.
That was the
Yeah,
last
but-
time they
but-
posted.
Yeah, but it's the same one that they post. There's no new content on there. You
I know, but I'm
on-
saying that, like, if you want new content, that's where you get it. I asked you where you got yours, and you said you don't know, and I said, here, check this one out. You're on Von Helden's channel.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Yeah,
So
because
let me do that, and let me.
I still think you should connect with Secular.
Nah, we're in 2 different time zones. It's impossible.
Dude, you got your you're in Canada. He's in Canada.
I'm in Western Canada. He's in Eastern Canada. It's like
That's like
him
me-
being in. He might as well be in North Korea.
It's like me talking to somebody from Seattle.
Exactly.
It's like 3 hours difference. That's literally what it is. Yeah, Seattle is 3 hours difference.
Seattle's 3 hours difference. That's right. You see, there's Graveyard Flowers right there. And if you look at the actual videos, there's the same videos that we all caught anyway. I don't think there's anything that we've missed.
Okay. I didn't say there was anything that you missed. I was just saying if like you wanted to catch something on the fly, that's where you would go. Or even Irrelevancy or Evan Irrelevancy or whatever it is. And then you got Secular, who catches it every Thursday.
Oh, is that when he comes on?
Weirdo Wonderland, homie. We're probably
I
going to
thought
be on there. I hope so.
Who us?
I'm a huge fan. You know, one time
I don't even think that Secular knows who I am.
yeah, he's mentioned you before.
Okay, well, I've never heard.
I think so. Just in passing, I don't think we watched any of your videos. I think you might have made a comment towards Von Helden while he was sitting in his car. Sorry, I'm smoking weed.
Okay, repeat what you said. I didn't get that.
Excuse me.
Geez, when I smoke weed, I don't cough that much.
Yeah, well, I'm smoking really good weed.
When I'm smoking really good weed, I don't cough that much. When I'm smoking really bad weed,
I don't know what to tell you, brother. Anyway, you asked me to repeat what I was saying is I don't know. I don't remember what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember what I was saying?
No, you think you were still talking about secular something.
Yeah, his show.
No, I found
yeah. You were saying, you asked me if he ever brought you up, and I said, yeah, maybe in passing, because I think one time you might have insulted him, Von Helton, and Von Helton might have been like, Sidney Winston, fuck Sidney Winston.
He remember he said that he's blocked 2 people. I remember him saying, I've only blocked 2 people on YouTube. Number 1 is Blue, and number 2 is Sidney Winston.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah. and then I think Secular Opinion chimed in, and he was like, "Forgot me."
Yeah, no, that's right. He didn't mention that he's blocked Secular Opinion
100 times. And he said that Secular had like well, this was like 4 or 5 years ago. He said he had a Ukrainian supermodel girlfriend.
Who said that?
You don't go back and watch the old videos. You just keep up with Von Helton now. Like, you didn't see the history?
History of what?
Of Von Helton.
I've been watching Von Helton for since Google Hangouts, since like
okay.
12 years.
I just started watching him like a couple of years, or like 2 years ago, right? Well, not even him. I just started watching started with Shanny and Rev, to be honest with you. And then I wanted to see more Shanny and Rev, and that's when I found Secular Opinion. And that's when I found Von Helton, and that's when I fell in love with Von Helton. I love Von Helton.
Oh,
and so I went.
He's looking for a boyfriend. You know that.
I'm not Asian. No, he's looking for an Asian girlfriend, and I can't help him there.
I think he'll make it. He'll change his mind for you.
He just wants a place to stay, and I can't give it to him.
Exactly. Did you hear?
No, no.
Did you watch the video where he says, "I would like an angel with an Asian"?
No, he's like, "Hi,
with a house.
I'm James. Who are you? Leave your name in the comments. Are you Asian? I'm looking for an Asian girlfriend."
It was hilarious.
Yeah, that was great, and I think you were the one that put it up there the first time I saw it.
Yeah, I did.
Congratulations.
I still think it's funny. I play it every now and again because it's funny.
Von Helton put, or Secular, was it Secular? Somebody put it up the other day. Secular Secular ended it yesterday with his video. He did a video last night where he recorded. That's where I thought that I was looking for you, but he must have recorded it. Because I was watching your live stream, right? And I didn't catch the beginning, so I figured, fuck it, I'll go into this guy's TikTok and I'll try to find the live stream, but you can't find it.
You can't find it, right?
No, so thank God for you.
If only one person, let's say I'm the only person who captures Von Helton's live stream on TikTok. I'm the only one, and then I share it or play it or live stream it or whatever. Then maybe I'll get more people watching my channel. But you got to have something pretty unique.
You won't be the only one, but if you won't be the only one doing it. There's like hundreds of people that follow Von Helton. But if you are the one that captures it and give it to a live, like a popular live streamer like Secular, and let him, because what he always does is he always puts your stream, because he doesn't let the whole stream play at once, right? He interrupts and he gives his 2 cents. But a lot of people, they don't want to hear that. So they want to hear the whole stream.
Well, the thing
right?
is, this is
so
the way
he will, but no, he'll put your link in the bio.
If it's live, no, he doesn't. But
no,
whatever.
He will. He always will. No,
okay, maybe he will. All right, but
he always will. No, he always live. Go look at his videos.
If I'm streaming it live, then I'm not going to comment. I'm just going to let it run.
That's the point. That's what you're so great about. You don't interrupt. But the thing is, Secular Opinion, he's a reaction channel. So what he's going to do is He's gonna let it play till he hears something, but some people, like the way I started listening to reaction channels, right? I started by listening to Carrie, and I was like, yo, Carrie, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear this. And that's when I found Graveyard Flowers.
Yeah.
Right? You know Carrie.
Yeah. Well, I don't know her, but I know her channel.
You know who she is, the bored housewife?
Yeah.
And I love her. Well, I'm not so much anymore because now she's like fighting with all these people. But before that, I used to like.
I don't follow that whole drama.
Yeah, I don't follow it anymore either. But like fucking, I used to listen to Carrie all the time, and sometimes I would get annoyed because it's like, all right, Carrie, I understand what you have to say, but I haven't heard this conversation yet. I haven't heard this argument. I want to hear it straight up. And so that's when you go to the link in the bio. Otherwise, you can just do a copyright infringement.
Of who? What do you do? What?
So if somebody, excuse me, if somebody is playing your video, right, and they're just playing it straightforward, that's copyright. But if they're playing it and then in between they're pausing it, they're giving comments, they're skipping forward through stuff, they're not playing the whole thing, they can't do a copyright.
Correct. Now that's what I did with when Secular, because Secular did. I got one of my streams of Von Helton on TikTok from Secular, and because it was a recording, which he had done, I felt that I could just stop and make comments whenever I wanted because it was just a recording.
Of course you could.
Exactly, and I did. The next time I did a Von Helton live, it was actually live, and I said nothing. So if Secular wants to take that,
okay, so what's
then he can comment as much as he wants.
Yeah, but what's the problem with that? Like what you did? What was the problem with what you did?
Nothing. It's exactly what I wanted to do.
So that's what I'm telling you to do with him. You did the same thing. You took one of his videos and commented on it.
Yeah, but it was
right?
a Von Helton live, which because
okay, that's the point. That's the point. And did you put his link in the bio?
I did, absolutely.
Okay, and I'm sure he got views from it.
And I mentioned him. So
if you reach out to him and you tell him, listen, he's gonna catch this. He'll probably see this anyway.
No.
But if you reach out to him and you tell him, hey man, I catch all of Von's TikToks lives. If you want to use them, just put my link in the bio. I'll have everything recorded for you.
I'm not litigious like that. I don't care. People like what I do. They don't like what I do.
Dude, you'd be helping out the community is what I'm saying.
What community?
The fucking low cow watching community.
Well, they don't want to buy my memberships for $2 a month, so I'm not. Really
not
motivated.
yet, but if you keep recording the videos, they will.
No, I want motivation now. I want my $2 a month membership now.
You sound like Von Helton.
I know.
You're doing that on purpose, I hope, right?
With your donation and gifts of love to help me through these trying times.
You're gonna feed that dog in the back seat?
Yes, I'm gonna feed him man meat.
Listen, you don't have to reach out to him. Just keep playing your videos and tell him, hey.
Dude, I've had this channel since 2014. 2014.
All you have to do is keep recording Von Helton and people will watch. Find him.
I don't listen. If Von Helton disappears, my channel's not going to disappear.
Oh no, we'll get you some content because
I'll find it.
Only about 3 hours.
The only reason that I do Von Helton, because I don't care to do Von Helton, and I don't even care to do Jason. I don't even care to do Shanny because I'm really not interested in it. But that is what people want to watch, and it is fun to watch this sort of kind of live.
I'm going to give you a twist, Sydney.
Drama.
Sydney, I'm going to give you a twist. I only live about 3 hours away from Scranton, Ohio, right? Me and my
Yeah.
girlfriend gonna take a ride, and we're gonna go G-Man watching.
All right.
We're not gonna go looking for Shanny. We're not gonna go looking for
But
Rev. We're gonna go looking for G. We're gonna go looking for G-Man.
G-Man doesn't live in Scranton.
No, but he's always out there looking for Rev and Shanny.
He went there once. He went there a
He
few
went
days
there
ago.
3 times. Haven't you been watching, dude? He's been there
Yeah,
all
he was
weekend.
there. He was there overnight.
And then
Oh, was he there 2 nights?
he was there last weekend, and then he came over this weekend.
Oh,
And then
Are you
he'll be back
sure?
next weekend.
Are you sure about that?
Watch the videos, bro.
I have. I just didn't pick that.
He
pick
wasn't
up on
there
it.
all weekend. The first time he went, right, his brother came and picked him up. And then second time he went, he had to catch the bus. Or it might have been the first time he went, he did catch the bus. And the second time he went, his brother picked him up.
The one I watched is where he got there. He went to look for them. Couldn't find them. His brother picked them up.
And then he went to the train station.
Yeah, but that was the next morning, wasn't it? Didn't he stay overnight?
No, his brother, they live in Jersey. So he had to come back, and he took the bus. He took the bus either the first time he took the bus or the second time. One time his brother picked him up.
Oh,
Because remember, he's like, "Oh, I got to catch the bus. I got to catch the bus."
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
He's like, he wanted to go back, but he's like, "No, I can't. I got to catch the bus."
Listen, I'd rather have fun with G-Man's Christianity than Von Helton or Shanny or Jason.
Yeah, what happened to John? Have you noticed John hasn't been around in like fucking a month?
John is sleeping with the fishes.
He's got cement shoes.
I hope
You're
they're comfortable.
Now, what do you mean he's sleeping with the fishies? Who killed him? His Muslim girlfriend's husband?
I think his boyfriend.
Who's his boyfriend?
I don't know. I don't know the name.
Come on, you gotta have what really happened to John? You have to have some like real like thought. Why hasn't he been online?
Yeah, John got arrested.
Again?
He got thrown into jail and turned gay. And now he's out. He's at the gay clubs every night in wherever he lives, in New Jersey or New York. And, you won't recognize him. He's got a pink wig and he wears lipstick.
All right, so he's Jason now.
All right. Maybe that's what he wants to be.
All right, now, really, what I think would happen is he got tired of the bullshit because it looked like over the winter he found an apartment.
Oh, maybe he's concentrating on work.
Because he did. Remember, he pulled out like $3,000 out of his center console, and Von Helton got really mad because Von Helton had no money. He's like, "You got $3,000," and he's like,
"You gotta send me 10%. You gotta send me 10%."
And then he was like, "John owes me $1,300 for me spending all my money."
Right.
But no, I think John's not an idiot. Secular thinks he's an idiot. Everybody thinks he's an idiot, but I don't.
John is an idiot. What do you mean?
I don't think he's an idiot. No, I mean he's an asshole. He's a fucking scoundrel, but I don't think he's an idiot.
He makes the same mistakes over and over again. He's an idiot.
I've only seen him for about a year. I don't know what he did in the past.
Oh, I've been watching this guy for many years. I started watching J-Dubs.
J-Dubs, yeah, he hates that though, doesn't he?
When he was J-Dubs, I started watching when he was J-Dubs.
See, I never seen any videos when he was J-Dubs, but Secular always says, "Oh yeah, he used to be J-Dubs."
If you spend $2, I got videos on my memberships only when he was just J-Dubs. When he was arguing with Rob Beasley.
I don't know who Rob Beasley is.
Yeah, that's again. Rob Beasley is a story on its own from many years ago. You know how we go to Von Helton. Is there a Von Helton live video? And we try and look for Von Helton. Well, Rob Beasley was exactly the same, except he was on every single day. And and this community would in Google Hangouts, we love it. We love it when Rob Beasley came to feed the trolls. I got so many videos. I got a whole playlist of just Rob Beasley videos.
Well, let me tell you what.
I don't think they're.
Why don't you give us the sneak peek for the 5 people watching?
Sneak peek of what?
What you got on J-Dubs? Instead of just leaving us hanging.
I don't have anything on J-Dubs.
You just said if you want to learn about J-Dubs, pay $2. Get it for a membership.
I don't think that video is in the memberships. If you go to my playlist called Rob Beasley, you'll find.
Why don't you go to the playlist? You're the one in charge. I can't do anything. I'm on my phone.
Yeah, but nobody wants to see it. Everybody. I mean, there's 7 people who don't want to see it.
How do you know there's 7 people that don't want to see it?
Well, you plus 6 others.
What's the chat? See, I can't see the fucking chat.
What browser are you watching it on? Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Okay. He just disappeared. Boing. I don't know if he's coming back. Okay, let me see if there's anything that has hit the YouTubes that I might share with you. Yes, let's do this. Oh, you back?
Yeah, I'm like Von Hell now. If I turn off my phone, see, I'm not a streamer. I don't stream. I don't have.
Okay.
Well, I don't have a computer.
All right, tell you what we'll do. We're gonna watch Jess. If he comes back, then great. Let's go with that. It's Jess.
Okay, yeah. Get rid of it.
See, I'm just like Von Hell, and I can't do anything. I'm trying to fucking enlarge this shit so you see the chat. I can't see shit.
What you trying to see?
I'm trying to see the chat. Yeah, I can't see shit.
What browser are you on? Are you using?
I'm using my phone, dude. I'm using StreamYards up on the internet. Hold on. I'm using my phone, dude. All right.
Okay, so using your phone and you're watching YouTube
on my television. Yeah.
Yeah, but what browser are you watching?
Dude, I don't make a lot of money.
What browser are you watching YouTube on?
YouTube. Like right on my phone, I'm using StreamYards. Like we're talking through StreamYards.
I know, but you must have been watching me on YouTube in order to know that I was online.
Well, yeah, that's why it came on. I caught you on my phone.
And oh, I see. So
I follow you. I'm a subscriber.
I get it, but if you're watching this channel on YouTube, you can see the chat. If you're watching this channel on a different browser like Brave, you won't be able to see chat.
Well, I can see it on my TV now, but it might be delayed because it's on my PlayStation. Like, dude, I live in a fucking attic. I live in Connecticut, like the most expensive state in the fucking in the country, next to California and New York. So it's like number 4.
Why aren't you saving every penny you can?
I mean, I am saving, but I have to pay for a car. What, you think I'm going to sit here in the dark?
No, you don't. When I say why aren't you saving every penny you can, I mean if you didn't buy cigarettes, you'd be saving maybe $300 a month or more.
Well,
I don't
God
know.
forbid I have a vice.
Exactly. There you see, now you're just making an excuse.
All right, coach me to stop smoking.
Why? You enjoy smoking? Smoke. Just don't complain about the fact that you got to spend $2 to be a member of my channel for a month.
What I'm saying is it's not worth it. The cigarettes are worth it. Like
I get it. If it's not worth it, then I agree with you. If it's not worth it, don't buy it. Simple. It's simple economics. If you don't want it, don't buy it.
That's not what we were talking about, man.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go back to what we were talking about. What was it?
So, Shanny and Rev.
Oh, yeah.
So we were talking about G-Man, actually. You don't like G-Man.
Not really.
Why not?
Because he's a very, very self-centered narcissist. He's very arrogant, and yeah, he's very, very narcissistic, and because of that, it blurs his thinking and it blurs the way he thinks.
I agree with all that. He's a super narcissist. You don't have the right to go to New York and yell at people. Well, although those people that are yelling at other people don't have the right to do it. But either way, remember when he would say he would go yell at the
at the Black Hebrew Israelites,
Black Jewish Israelites or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's okay.
And at the same time,
how much do you pay for weed?
Oh, it's actually pretty cheap here in Connecticut.
For an ounce, how much you pay?
I don't usually buy ounces. So this right here, that's a 2-gram vaporizer cart.
Okay.
Paid $40 for this.
And how long does that last?
Usually about 2 weeks, 2.5.
Okay, so $80 on weed and $15 on each pack of cigarettes.
No, I said $40 for this.
Yeah, but you buy two a month.
Well, okay. And then $15 a pack.
How many packs a month?
Usually about a pack a day.
Oh. Okay, so let's just see. So 28 times 15.
230. The average month is 30 in
I understand that, but I'm just giving you the benefit of the doubt. You said maybe you don't smoke a pack a day. So instead of a pack every day, I have for 31 days, I've said, okay, 28 days. Now that's $420 in cigarettes right there.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, but if you can spend $420 on cigarettes, and
I could probably find a better place to live if I didn't, right?
I don't know, but you could stop that and you could spend $420 on something really nice.
You're not wrong.
Sorry. You could spend $418 on something really nice because $2 goes to the membership of the Sydney Winston channel.
All right, so let's say I stopped smoking, right?
Okay.
All right, and I put $2. How often do I have to pay to your channel?
Once a month.
All right, so let's include that, right? So since you want me to become a member, you want me to stop smoking. Well, I'm going to stop smoking if I become a member. Coach me to stop smoking. If I
don't have to stop smoking.
No. You want me to be a member, right? You want me to pay the $2?
No.
Give me.
No, if you want to become a member,
give me.
If you want to be a member, it's $2.
Listen, I've heard you tell Von Helden how to live his life, how to change his life. So I want you to talk to me like Von Helden. I'm not going to be offended. I'm a fan, remember? I'm a subscriber. So talk to me like you would Von Elton about my smoking, about you with his kids. Like imagine, all right, so he
Well,
didn't
I don't know.
poor
How, are
men.
you? Are you?
No,
over
no, no,
18?
Sydney, listen real quick before you start.
you-
Before you start, listen. He's been abusing his kids for 15 years, right? I've been smoking for 15 years. Compare that. Talk to me like that.
He never abused his kids for 15 years. He didn't have them that long.
Allegedly.
No, he didn't. He only had them. They were very young when like they were maybe 8 or 9 or something. I don't know. 5.
They were
6,
taken
7.
11 times.
Yeah, but they were taking
They
11
had to
times
at
when they were
least be
young.
12 years old,
No, they were younger.
and he had 3 of them.
Younger. He abused them from day one, so it didn't take long.
You got him taken 11 times in 5 years.
No, 12 times.
12 times in 5 years. No, they were
I don't know
teenagers.
if it was
the
5
last
years.
time.
I don't know. I don't know if it was
They were
5 years.
teenagers. When they were writing shit on the walls, they were like preteens.
Yeah.
Go.
Well,
Tell me.
very, very small, like 5 or 6, I think.
All right. Well, I'm very, very small, and I'm dying. I'm about to die of lung cancer. Tell me what to do, Sydney.
I know. If you're gonna die of lung cancer, enjoy.
Stop smoking, right?
Enjoy every cigarette you can.
Yeah. What's the point now?
In fact,
No,
smoke double. Smoke double.
it's too late now.
Because you get double the enjoyment.
Please, Sydney, come on. You started it.
If I start,
I'm the Marlboro man.
okay. Well, all right. I want to. I think other people smoking is okay as long as it's not in front of me, and that's it. I mean, you can smoke in front of me.
Supposed to coach me into quit smoking, dude.
Hey, I quit smoking.
So tell me why you quit smoking and how you did it.
That's a story. Okay. So here in Canada.
Oh, all I want to do is talk about myself. Let's go.
So here in Canada, they came out with these cigarette ads, cigarette adverts. And one of them specifically was this woman who was a smoker, and she was in very, very she had some lung problems, and it was, and they showed what she looked like after smoking, and what her lungs looked like, and
gory pictures on the packages.
It just hit me. That one got to me, and I thought, ugh, and I just felt so sick. And then the next thing was when I smelled cigarette smoke, it just I couldn't stand it. It started becoming like acrid, and that was it. I never ever went back to smoking again. So the advertising, I think the campaign to stop people smoking worked on me, if not anybody else ever. This was
Sydney,
many years ago.
Have you ever been married?
Many years ago.
Do you have any children?
Maybe.
Ooh, that's nice. You don't know, or
I might have many.
Or you just don't want to let anybody know?
I don't care to let anybody know, no.
No, that's fine. That's nobody's business. Especially, you don't want to end up like Vaughn having your kids or like Shanny having your kids all over the internet. So, no, that's cool. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I don't want to put my I don't want to introduce my 9-year-old twins to Von Helton.
We're not even going to bring those 9-year-old twins up. We'll change the subject. Do you have pets?
I have one dog.
How many of her puppies have you let die?
All of them.
That's fucked up, Sydney.
Why? She hasn't had any puppies.
I know, but you know the joke. You should have been like, "How dare you?"
Oh no, I'm a troll. Don't forget.
I guess through and through.
That's right.
Sorry.
You gonna survive, dude?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Say that again.
Are you gonna survive?
No, I'm probably gonna die pretty soon, but that's all right.
Oh, enjoy what time you have
Hell
left.
yeah, baby. All right. All right, Sydney, I'm probably gonna take off. I gotta go to work in the morning.
All right, man. I'm gonna end this pretty soon anyway. But I appreciate you joining in and giving me a bit of stick. I enjoyed it. I liked it.
Hey man, I'm always gonna be a subscriber, but do us all a favor, man. Turn off the membership only just for a while. Give it a year. Or at least 6 months. Build your subscriber base, man.
I have built my subscriber base. I've built it from 0
To
like
7.
6.
Let's see who's watching now.
There's 6. There's 5 other people watching
Yeah,
besides you.
5 watching now. And they're all probably
And to me, that is fantastic. I think that is like a record. I don't think I've ever had that many people watching me. Besides, you know what? I don't like being watched, so
I'm not a fan of it either. I can't see it. I suck at this. I don't know what I'm doing, man. One time, hold on, before you leave, one time I was on. It was when you might have seen this. It was when Shanny and Rev, right after the fucking the debate fight. This is like 2 years, like right before Donald Trump was elected, right? When they went on with fucking Brett Keane.
I haven't seen that.
I got on once, right? And they asked me a question, and I told them, oh, I wanted to speak to Rev. I'm a huge fan. They're like, hey, what do you want to talk to Rev about? And I'm like, yeah, I want to talk to you about why you punched that kid in the face and kicked him in the chest.
Oh, nice.
And Brett Keane, he eliminated me instantly, like he dummy. Sure. And I kept yelling and screaming. And my girlfriend's like, he cut you off, he cut you off. But it was in a Carrie recorded. Carrie put it in there, but and Rev was like, I hate this. I don't like going live. And then after that they started calling him the kid kicker.
They still call him the kid kicker because that's what he is.
And one time I fucking back when this was like 2 years ago, right? Fucking
yeah.
When Shanny threw the fucking Pepsi bottle or whatever, the Mountain Dew can at Rev's head, and he called the cops on her. And she recorded the whole fucking thing. And she put her phone number out there.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, I texted Rev. I'm like, yo, Rev, I'm 3 hours away. I could pick you up, drop you off at a shelter over here in Connecticut. She called me back. She was like, Rev's too busy getting his dick sucked or something like that. And I'm like, yo, that's disgusting, yo.
That sounds like something she would say.
Yeah, she did. And I'm like, why don't you just like block the call or something? Why would you do that? Like, that makes me think he's kidnapped.
Well, in a way he is.
He's just, no, you know what it is, yo, right? He's a retarded kid. Grader said it. Yeah. He's a retarded kid.
He's a retarded kid. I agree.
You know, before Shanny came along, right? He was like a Down syndrome kid living in his house. Uncle was in charge, and the account was in charge. There was nothing wrong. And then as soon as she came in, they probably got in the middle, and she convinced him, no, you're an adult.
I started watching Jason when he was long before Shanny and Rev, when he was still a drunk preaching.
See, I didn't see that. I didn't watch it.
Oh, a lot of that. There was
4 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, way more than 4 years ago.
Like they had already lost the kids. I think they had already lost the kids when I started watching. Like they had just lost the kids.
That was a long time ago too.
It was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Damn, man. I wish I'd have been there for the fucking Colorado trip.
Oh, that was funny. Anyway, I am gonna cut this end the stream because I do have to take my dog out for her business.
Yeah, my puppy's over here somewhere. You want to see my puppy, Sydney?
Oh, okay. I'll show you mine. Hold on a second. Come here, baby.
I got the light off. Hold on. Can I turn the flash on?
Come here, Bubba. I'm gonna get outside, okay?
guess I'm gonna look at it this way. I don't know if I can show you. I don't know if I can turn it on. Oh no, I lost it.
You don't want to do that. Hang on.
It's this well on my phone. I've never done it before. How do I turn the camera around?
You just pick up your dog and you hold it like that.
I could do that, but he's kind of sleeping. Here, I could do this.
Oh, okay. Well, then just don't disturb him.
I can just lay him.
Oh, what a beauty!
I don't have the light on, but
Oh, what a baby!
yeah, he's about 12 years old. He's an old guy.
Yeah,
His
this
name
one's
is
old too.
Snoopy. I'm Snoopy's papa. That's him. I'm his papa. That's my name. I'm Snoopy's papa.
That's
I'm
funny.
his papa. He's the guy you see in my YouTube. If you ever see my name, Snoopy's papa, you'll see his face.
Okay. Okay. You go down. You want to go outside? I'll go outside. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you had fun. Hey, Snoopy's Papa, I'm going to end it.
Yeah, what I was saying is when you see Snoopy, that's him. I'm his papa.
All right.
But yeah, good night, Sydney. It was great
Good
talking to
night.
you.
Yeah, thanks for joining. I
Maybe
appreciate it.
we can do this again.
Anytime I put a link out there. Sure.
All right, brother. And be more friendly towards Secular and stop doing the membership.
Oh, okay. Okay. Secular's my buddy.
Come
Me
on.
and Secular, we like this.
You should be. He's a great guy. Like, he's awesome.
How can he be awesome? He drinks beer.
So what? Who cares?
People who drink are bad people. I'm just kidding.
That's not true.
No, I know.
Even
I'm just kidding.
the Pope drinks wine. Even Jews drink wine.
Yeah, they do. All right, guy. I'm out of here.
You too. Have a good night.
Yeah. I will be back at some point. Thank you for watching. And until next time, stay notified and goodbye.